Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Still rocking out to that song after doing the hour-long video, which no Mormon interfered to slow it down. It was done in record-breaking time. Like I said, they're purposely slowing my videos. Alright, the way I've decided to do it, after that hour and 15-minute debacle, is to do 3 motions this time, one at a time, as I finish them. The first one is the motion to strike that I was working on. I will also do another motion to disbar and disciplinary action against the defense counsel. I'll do the video when I get to that one. And again, I will be submitting a final judgment motion with prejudice. I'm emphasizing with prejudice on these motions and orders, because what was done is that for me? Are they coming to get me, to murder me? It did sort of stop, didn't it? But yeah, this is clear to me that they were purposely stalling for time, and that's why they did it when they did it, before Judge Oberg was going to leave, in fear that Judge Oberg was going to side for me, because I have a legitimate case, and you'll read where I point that out. And so they were purposely being dumb, and their exposure of why and how they were dumb is why I'm bringing back up the disbarment and disciplinary action, and will utilize that also for the final judgment motion as well. So, without any further ado, I shall read the motion to strike motion to dismiss with prejudice, because that was their motion. It was a motion to dismiss with prejudice. So I'm putting in there, strike motion to dismiss with prejudice. See, that's what they intended here. They used my old case and claimed that my old case is ridiculous, and therefore it must be I must be dismissed with prejudice, so that I can't sue the church ever again, because that's what with prejudice means. And so that's why I'm bringing this out and today. If Judge Oberg is planning on doing another order to side with the church today, rather than giving me time to reply to her orders as she needs to, I'm hoping I get this emailed off before she submits hers. Yeah, here we go. I, Travis Wayne Goodsell, representing myself, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. It should be 6. Okay, it's a good thing I'm checking. Okay, so it's the motion to strike defense motion to dismiss with prejudice. And the statute or rule, in this case it's the rule, it's the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, Rule 8B6. And with your honor, denying the initial plaintiff's motion to strike the defense counsel's motion to dismiss, bracket 24, order denying, 23, ... The plaintiff again files a motion to strike on the merits of the defense counsel's motion to dismiss. Bracket 19, certificate of service, ... 1. Defense counsel's argument does not concern the plaintiff's amended complaint served to the defense counsel. What? The defense counsel is referencing the plaintiff's original filing, bracket 3 complaint ... which complaint was denied by Judge Furse, bracket 9 minute entry ... 2. Defense counsel was never served with the original complaint, as Your Honor gave order denying both of the plaintiff's motions for service of process. Bracket 22, order denying ... 4 and 11. 3. Defense counsel was only served by the plaintiff with a waiver of summons. The plaintiff's copy of the waiver of the service was never returned to the plaintiff. Give me my copy! Your Honor had denied the plaintiff's entry of default for the defense counsel being exposed on the docket as 24 days in default in filing a reply. I'm not insulting her, I'm just saying this is what she did, because that's from the same denial order that she gave. So I'm just reminding her that she's the one who gave the order to deny it. And I'm again pointing out, it's already established on the docket they were in default. 4. Because the defense counsel is arguing against a judicially denied and thus irrelevant lawsuit, the plaintiff therefore has nothing to respond to in further reply. The defense counsel's motion to dismiss is also irrelevant, moot, and frivolous. And so, yeah, I didn't need to go down the rabbit hole like you saw me beginning to do as I was listing out all the stuff. No, all that gone, I replaced it with this. So, conclusion. Accordingly, as the defense counsel admits to recognizing and therefore being served with the plaintiff's amended complaint, but failed to reply and respond to all those allegations contained therein, Rule 8b(6) establishes that the defense counsel is therefore admitting guilt on behalf of their client for all the plaintiff's allegations contained at 46 total counts. Do you want to know what Rule 8b(6) is? Let me bring it back up and show you. Rule 8. Rule 8b is for defenses, admissions, and denials. And 6, here it is. Effect of failing to deny. An allegation, other than one relating to the amount of damages, is admitted if a responsive pleading is required. Yes it was. And the allegation is not denied. They didn't respond. If a responsive pleading is not required, the allegation is considered denied or avoided. That doesn't apply. Because it is required. It is admitted. Because they didn't deny it, because they didn't reply. They replied to the first one. And thus I'm setting it up so that the next one, the disbarment part, will show that they knowingly knew about my case and are responsible for attempting to cover up their crime. The payment to the person that had me arrested in 2008, they attempted to cover that up after I notified the judge first in that hearing where she denied my initial complaint. But without prejudice, so that I was able to refile an amended complaint. Ta-da! But yeah, this was a delay tactic by the church. They know they're caught. They know they're busted. And they're purposely creating anything to distract and push it further into the future. And I'm not standing for it. I'm not going to allow it. Boom. And so, as much as Judge Oberg was purposely brought in to defend the church, she too can't defend this. And so, yeah, that's why they were late. That's why they filed when they did. That's why they filed what they did. All in an attempt, and that's why they didn't serve me in the beginning. That's why they got exposed on the docket. And they're caught, they're busted, it's over. Like I've been saying this whole time, the church is over. I just need to get the judge to do her job and quit fooling around and protecting them. So, there you go. I'll be doing the order and emailing it to all parties involved, and we'll go from there. But I wanted you to know what it is after I've already done all that.